What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to create a makeshift speed option in any formation in Madden 20. But before we do that, guys, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss any of the uploads I've got coming your way here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden 20 live, check me out on the Twitch platform, twitch.tv/OZANO. The link is in the description. I do have exclusive sub-only content that I give to my tier 1 and Twitch Prime subscribers. So if you guys want some content that you won't find here on the YouTube channel, you guys can subscribe to me there. And I am also working on my Washington Redskins offensive game plan. It is a hot route master game plan. Really enjoying that. And that will be available to all of my tier 1 subs. Once it's dropped, it will go up to a tier 2 sub. But you guys can get that for basically free if you have Amazon Prime. So make sure you guys link your Twitch account to your Amazon account, and you can get that game plan absolutely free. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's show you how to create a makeshift speed option out of any formation in Madden 20. This is a tip that will involve the left trigger scramble. I think it is better with an escape artist quarterback, although it does work if you do not have the escape artist. And you can do this from any formation, single back, I form, pistol, shotgun. It does not matter. The only real thing that matters is whether or not they have a contain rusher on the field. So if you're facing somebody who just runs generic rush angles, this is really easy to do. If you're facing someone who has contains and they, have them rushing from out wide, that is a counter. This is something that I found about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I actually was labbing this live on the Twitch channel. Again, you guys can check that out, twitch.tv/OZANO. So the people that were following me knew about this when I was labbing it. And I'm going to be able to show it to you here. It works out of any formation. So you can literally choose whatever you want. I'm just going to choose the play curl combo, and we'll choose random defense here, just to kind of show you that it's not something you could do every play, but if you get the right look, it is something that you can do to kind of just keep your opponents honest. Especially if you can get out wide with this, this is something that's really fun. All you have to do is have the running back on a swing route to the side that you want to run the speed option to. I typically will slide protect to that side as well. And if I can, I'll slap a double team on the edge rusher to make sure that we're trying to seal him to the inside. And then all you're going to do when that ball snapped is you're going to tap the left trigger, and that's going to pull down the passing icons and turn your quarterback into a runner. And then you're just going to run with a great pitch relationship with your running back and hit that pitch button once you need to pitch the ball. So we'll go ahead and show you what I mean right here. We're going to go ahead and scramble to the outside, and then I can pitch it back to him, and it's very, very, very accurate. I'm telling you, you can pitch it basically any point that you want, and it seems to be, for the most part, extremely, extremely accurate, as long as you are not directly in front of the running backs, meaning that if you think of the quarterback as a number on the clock, if you're at 12 o'clock, the running back cannot be 6 o'clock. Otherwise, that pitch will be kind of inaccurate. But you're going to see in general that when you do this, you can really get out wide and then, get that ball pitched to him. Right there is an example of the 6 o'clock pitch, for instance. You don't want to pitch it when he's directly behind the quarterback. So we'll go ahead and show you again here. There are going to be certain looks that are more conducive to success than others. You see right there, that's a good one, especially when the outside linebacker is in the flat. That's where you can scramble right at him and make him commit to you. That's where I notice my best success is typically when there's an outside backer in a curl flat or a hard flat or whatever. You see right here, here's an example where you could do the same thing and get out wide. Very, very easy to do and get out wide. So that's shotgun. Shotgun, very, very simple. It's the same concept under center as well. So we'll go to like your single back looks here. Let's go ahead and run like stick, for instance. And, I'll just choose like cover 3. We know the outside linebacker on the left is in a curl flat. You'll do the same thing here. So you're going to back up, tap, scramble, and get that pitch out. And then you see right here, you can actually use your quarterback as a lead blocker as well. You notice how I haven't fumbled a single pitch yet, by the way. So this is something that you could do very, very consistently. I really enjoy doing this. I think it's something that, is really, really fun. There's an example of the 12-6 pitch. You don't like that because the running back kind of like catches it weird at a weird angle. If you can, kind of wait, allow your running back to get out wide, and that's going to allow you to get this pitch animation right here where he's further outside. That way you can, try to, pick up more yardage. If you let him get out in front of you, that's going to allow you to have him out wide on the sideline. That way, when you pitch it, it's pretty easy. So you see right here, I'm just going to go ahead and go. make that flat commit right there. I tried to pitch it because I didn't have a good pitch angle. The quarterback just held on to it. There will be times where the quarterback will pitch the ball backwards towards a lineman, but what you're going to notice is that it's actually accurate. It'll get to the lineman as long as there's not a defender right at him. You're typically not going to struggle with, you see, there's an example of that 12-6 pitch. Again, you want to practice this and make sure that your running back is, obviously not directly behind you when you do it. That's why I think you should wait. But, when you mess up and pitch it incorrectly, you're going to notice that, he either holds on to it or it's an accurate pitch to a lineman. Very rarely will he actually pitch it to a lineman. You're going to find that certain plays work better than others. Certain formations work better than others. Spread concepts, things like that can, keep your opponents from blitzing you are nice to have as well. Let's go ahead and get into some under center 2 back here. So like this is your Oakland tour, for instance. This is something I was doing actually yesterday in a CFM game, that Pigskin Junkie CFM I'm in. And found my opponent playing a lot of like base cover 3 here. So what I ended up doing is I just kind of ran the Oakland tour, and I mixed in the options. So like you have the diving post here on the strong H wing. You've got the little Willie Snead route. You see, like if I throw this here, you can get those diving animations. So like I basically was putting my opponent in a spot where I would drop back to throw. And if I had that throw, I would take it. If not, I would go ahead and roll out, looking to throw the corner to Boyle or run the option right here. So you're going to see what I mean. So now we go ahead and we kind of scramble to the outside and we try to pitch it. You see, there's that 12-6 pitch. You don't want that 12-6 pitch. If at all possible, try to avoid that. One thing you could do to try to make it easier on yourself is run a wheel route. That'll kind of help you at least get him further out towards the sideline. And again, if you could just wait on your running back, this will help. You see in this situation where, they get further out wide. I personally think shotgun is probably a little bit easier, but again, you can do it from any formation in the game. Again, in all these examples, I'm also not showing you contains. Like contains are super, super easy. So you see here, there's an example again of that pitch. I think it's best from shotgun. I really, really do. The reason under center is tough is because the running back has to run a further distance to get out and get a great pitch relationship. So doing this from shotgun is where it's really going to get you some great results. So like trips tight end. I don't even know why I'm showing this to you guys out of trips tight end, but why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Last thing we really need is somebody out there running a good, efficient trips tight end and then also mixing this in. But who's up for a little anarchy, right? So go ahead and show this to you here. Here's an example. Like we're going to get out wide. Now there's the pitch. You see how that's a lot more smooth. He doesn't catch it as staggering and things like that. So you're going to be able to do this pretty well out of this set as well. So again, pull down the icons, make this guy commit, throw the pitch. You can pick up extra yardage. Obviously as well, your quarterback, if you have a quarterback with abilities, once you pull down the icons, it turns him into a runner. So, you get the benefits of having, the spin move and, things like that. Obviously, you still could fumble if you get hit with the quarterback, but if you have spin cycle or jukebox on your quarterback and mutt, pulling down these icons allows you to do ball carrier moves and things like that. So you're going to see here how this, get out here and force this pitch animation, catch a block. That's the other thing that's really cool about this too, is the quarterback will block for you after you throw these pitches as well. You can float the running back around to one side. Here's an example where there's a rusher off the edge. You're going to try to get outside, get this man to commit, throw that pitch. You see how you catch a block from the quarterback as well. So this is just a little, fun thing that you guys can add to your offense. It is not without some risk. Obviously, if they start to contain you, it will be a little bit more challenging, just running straight out there and running a contain. You're going to have to find ways to escape up the B gap. So, a lot of times you'll have to do something like this and then get out wide. And then you see your pitch relationship is different when you scramble up a B gap as opposed to outside the edge. There are going to be things that you're going to have to learn, but in general, this is a really disgusting tip, because I feel like, even if you're contained, you've still got the ability to, throw these, corner routes and things like that. Use the swing route as a pull route to pull stuff down. You don't necessarily have to work everything as a speed option. It can just be something you diagnose as you run a play. Like for instance, right here, you got a situation where you're running off the deep coverage here with a streak. The corner route is going to be open. You got a check down over the middle. And then if your escape lane's there, it's like, okay, now I'll go ahead and scramble out wide. There's the example of the linebacker pitch. And you see right there that it was accurate to a lineman pitch. You see that it was accurate to the lineman, but because there was a defender there, he dropped the catch. It's not that you'll fumble the pitch. It's just that you might get hit on catching it if you pitch it wrong. So it's just something that you should be careful with. The further out wide you get, the easier it is. Obviously, you have to be careful with your pitch relationships. You can't try to throw if the running back is not in a spot where it is deemed a legal, lateral or pitch, he will flick it back to alignment. So you see here in this example, I guess there's no animation that could possibly match that would have gotten the running back the ball. So what it ends up doing is it pitches it backwards to the next nearest guy. So this isn't really a bug or anything. This is just a situation where you have to be careful with your pitch relationships. That right there is user error, not necessarily the game. So for those out there that are saying, oh, I'm pitching it to the wrong guy, this is a BS tip or whatever, you just gotta be cognizant that you have to get out in front of your running back. That way you can actually pitch it back to him, and he becomes the most logical pitch man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Look forward to any comments. Let me know what formation you are doing this out of. I'm curious to see what you guys cook up out of this tip. Appreciate all the views and the support here. Again, guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.